Shocking surge. Home Depot's big comeback boosts HD stock. What if the key to unlocking the future of the U.S. housing market lies not in interest rates or new construction, but in the aisles of Home Depot? As HD stock dipped 2% in pre-market trading, despite breaking an 8-quarter streak of declining sales, the narrative is far from straightforward. Home Depot's 0.8% uptick in comparable sales isn't just a blip. It's a signal that even in a market frozen by high mortgage rates, homeowners are finding ways to invest in their spaces. HD stock's reaction to these numbers highlights the market's jittery stance, but the underlying resilience in consumer spending tells a different story. A gentle reminder: want reliable business growth strategies? Subscribe and enable all notifications by clicking the bell button. For Home Depot, the delicate dance between rising interest rates and consumer spending is more than a balancing act. It's a test of adaptability. HD stock's performance reflects the tension caught between cautious optimism and market skepticism. As finance chief Richard McPhail told CNBC, housing remains frozen by mortgage rates, yet Home Depot managed growth across half its merchandise categories. This paradox illustrates a subtle but significant shift. Consumers may be shelving grand remodeling plans, but they're still reaching for paint cans, fixtures, and tools to enhance their current homes. HD stock mirrors this sentiment, fluctuating as Wall Street digests the complexities beneath the surface. The resilience of Home Depot's core business becomes even more apparent when compared to Walmart's recent warning of slower sales and economic headwinds in 2025. While Walmart's outlook rattled markets, dragging the Dow down 450 points, Home Depot's more upbeat forecast, expecting 1% growth in comparable sales next year, paints a different economic portrait. HD stock may have taken a temporary hit, but the company's ability to reverse a 2-year decline hints at deeper strength. In a landscape where consumer confidence wavers, Home Depot is finding ways to stay relevant, and HD stock's volatility underscores the broader market's struggle to reconcile near-term challenges with long-term potential. What's driving this nuanced performance? It's not just about home improvement, it's about strategic adaptation. Home Depot has honed in on smaller, cost-effective projects that appeal to homeowners wary of high financing costs. This pivot helps explain why HD stock, despite short-term fluctuations, remains a bellwether for the housing market. As large-scale remodels decline under the pressure of interest rates, Home Depot's ability to capture demand for smaller upgrades keeps its revenue stream flowing. HD stock's sensitivity to these shifts shows how closely investors are watching for signs of sustained growth amid economic uncertainty. A gentle reminder: want reliable business growth strategies? Subscribe and enable all notifications by clicking the bell button. Yet, challenges loom large. The strain on consumers facing elevated borrowing costs is real, and Home Depot isn't immune. Pressure on big-ticket remodeling projects reflects a deeper anxiety about the economy's trajectory. HD stock's recent dip mirrors these concerns, revealing how market sentiment swings with every data point. But Home Depot's diversified product offerings and strong brand loyalty provide a buffer, helping to stabilize sales even as external pressures mount. HD stock, therefore, becomes a reflection not just of Home Depot's earnings, but of broader consumer sentiment in the face of economic headwinds. The question now is how Home Depot can maintain this momentum. With interest rates unlikely to drop significantly in the near term, the company must continue to innovate, appealing to both DIY enthusiasts and professional contractors. HD stock investors will be watching closely for signs that Home Depot can navigate this tricky terrain, turning short-term gains into long-term growth. The recent 0.8% sales increase offers hope, but sustaining that trajectory will require a delicate balance of pricing strategies, inventory management, and customer engagement. HD stock's path forward hinges on Home Depot's ability to keep adapting to shifting consumer behaviors. In many ways, Home Depot's position highlights a broader economic paradox. On one hand, high mortgage rates suppress housing turnover, limiting opportunities for major renovations. On the other, homeowners are increasingly focused on making their current spaces more livable, driving demand for home improvement products. HD stock's movements reflect this tension, bouncing between optimism about steady sales and caution over economic headwinds. Home Depot's challenge is to stay ahead of these shifting dynamics, ensuring that even as large projects decline, smaller-scale improvements keep the registers ringing. The importance of Home Depot as an economic bellwether can't be overstated. HD stock serves as a barometer for both the housing market and consumer confidence. When sales climb, even modestly, it signals that homeowners are still willing to invest in their properties. This consumer resilience, despite financial pressures, speaks to the enduring value placed on homeownership and the spaces we inhabit. HD stock sensitivity to these trends makes it a key indicator for investors trying to gauge the health of the broader economy. Looking ahead, Home Depot's 1% growth forecast for 2025 suggests cautious optimism. It's not an aggressive target, but in the current economic climate, it reflects a strategic approach focused on steady, sustainable gains. HD stock's response to this forecast will depend on how effectively Home Depot can deliver on its promises, especially as competitors face similar headwinds. The contrast with Walmart's gloomy outlook underscores the importance of market positioning. While Walmart braces for a slowdown, Home Depot is betting on the enduring appeal of home improvement. A gentle reminder: want reliable business growth strategies? Subscribe and enable all notifications by clicking the bell button. Ultimately, HD stock's recent dip may prove to be more of a reset than a red flag. Investors often react swiftly to earnings reports, but the underlying fundamentals tell a more compelling story. Home Depot's ability to reverse 8 quarters of sales declines is no small feat, and the company's nuanced strategy offers a roadmap for navigating challenging market conditions. HD stock will continue to fluctuate, but Home Depot's focus on adaptability and consumer engagement positions it well for long-term resilience. Check out our other videos on financial news. Thank you.